and that run got him both ends of the track record. It brings up Gary Densham and Jeff Arend. Now remember that battle, 11th in the points. Right now it's between Tony Pedregon, and this guy, Jeff Arend.
And this is a guy, Jeff Arend, that's just frustrated about his position. All season long, we've talked about how this DHL car looks like it's turning the corner. They continue to be in that 11th spot. So the mindset this weekend, he says, we just have to be consistent. Don't have to be the quickest car going down the racetrack every time, but we have to go down the racetrack every time. That's what they're focusing on. A trip to Disneyland through the week with his 10-year-old daughter, Jenna. Hopefully he's got his mind right to do just that.
Gary Densham, last win on the tour was at Indy in 2004. He won the race plus the shootout. Talking about Jeff Arend, though, 2 final rounds this season, Houston and Topeka. Jeff Arend's out of it. Let's see. Oh, big explosion for Gary Densham. Watch Arend, though, as he dodges through all the material in the back. Wow.
Jeff Arend, man, he was doing some driving there. Look at the back of that body. That's the mounting system for the back of that body. And Gary trying to get out of that race car. Still a little bit of a fire under there. That was a huge explosion.
You know, I'm going to be interested in some of the replays because it seemed like his visor was up fairly quickly.
Could possibly blowing up from the explosion that getting back there. It does happen once in a while, but oh wow, look at the parts and pieces. Look at Jeff Arend back there. Jeff did a great job avoiding all those parts. Gary Densham, I mean, it was noticed, made a nice run, a 4:10 elapsed time at right about 300 miles per hour. So look at Jeff Arend. Jeff had a decent run going, but then he went up into tire smoke, had a good 60 foot, and then just before the 330, it spun the tires, got her a little bit sideways. Gary Densham just motoring down through there. Everything looks nice right there, and then kaboom, and look at just split that body right off the back of that race car. Wow.
Well, and that answered the question I had. The visor was down during the explosion. So. Wow.
And probably Gary flipped it up after the shutdown, because when that thing exploded like that, good chance he got oil on that visor and couldn't see. So heads up driving is, the key is it wasn't on fire. Evidently it wasn't that hot, and he was able to flip that thing up to be able to see where he was going, if that was the case, because I'll tell you, that's about as big as they come right there.
Yeah, look at all the pieces of the body, and look at everybody going for cover. So Jeff Arend on the track right now, and Gary Densham seems none the worse for wear. Boy, that guy just is tough, isn't he? Look at this when they launch, especially with the darkness out. Look at the flashes go.
We've got great lights here in Sonoma. It makes for fantastic shots for the photographers.